Oh, hello, everybody. Wow, we're live. I mean, live. Barely alive, but we're alive. We're coming to you with RobLynn Live. And let's see. I'm Rob, that's Lynn. Barely alive, but
Oops.
we're live. I don't want to hear reverberation.
No.
I got enough hearing myself.
I should say.
Yeah. So let's get cranking here. It's day 121, consecutive broadcast from the live studio in St. Petersburg, Florida, on the border of Seminole, Florida. It's Friday morning. It's December 16 December of 2022, in the month to remember. And as you can see, our background is somewhat Christmassy as we
Somewhat.
approach the Christmas season.
Mm-hmm.
Going to have her do a Hanukkah one for the 18th. Blue and
I'm sure
silver.
she'll do it for you. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Alrighty. We're coming to you live, as we mentioned. We've got a little different programming situation tonight, which I think everyone will get a kick out of, which we'll go into in a few minutes. But please subscribe to Miss Lynn's YouTube channel. We're approaching 11,000 subscribers. 11,000.
Yeah.
I remember when you had 11.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't that long ago?
No, you've done very well, and it's thanks to all these folks out there in Radio Land watching it, checking in on us and chatting with us every morning. Hello, Isabel. And so please subscribe to Lynn's channel, ring the bell, click the bell icon, whatever you want to call it, so you get notified whenever Lynn goes live.
Yes, please.
Which she does 7 nights a week, 7 mornings a week at midnight.
You and I do 7 nights a day is a week.
Yes, we do. we do, and we're consecutive record holders right here. So once you've subscribed, once you've hit the bell icon, there's one more thing to do, and that's to like. Ollie just fell off the couch.
Oh, Ollie, be careful.
There he goes. He's up.
He's getting active because RobLynn Live is live. He knows.
And also give Lynn a thumbs up, and that'll be a like, and that's good for the algorithm. Keeps us all pumping, the blood pumping. Thursday was another action-packed day. That would be yesterday, now that we're past midnight. Yeah. And the three amigos, Red, Chris, and Marty, were there with their lively chats, followed by Heroes Migration help, assistance, whatever you want to call it.
That's good, yeah.
From O-Founders to the new ecosystem. That's E, capital E, co-system.
That's right.
For those founders and proud brand ambassadors who need just a little tweaking to their getting into the ecosystem, and we want everybody in. No one's going to be left behind. Shalom to you, a Facebook user, and happy Hanukkah to you as well. Thank you. That was very nice. I'm glad I mentioned something.
Yeah.
The 18th, which is Sunday, is the first night of Hanukkah. There'll be 8 nights with 8 lights, and it should be a good Hanukkah for everybody. And let's see. So just if you need a little tweak, come on around. Come see the Heroes, which has been at 2 o'clock. Come see Marty, Chris, and usually June Butler. Not June Butler. Goodness gracious. Janet Butler. Sorry, Janet. It's the age thing setting in again. And come see us all. I mean, we're all here to help. And as you can see, just help one and we get her done. That's our motto here at RobLynn Live. Just help one and we get it done.
It's a very important motto.
We want everybody to be focused, connected, and ready to win it. We're all in it to win it. Thank you, Richard Lamott. And bite me right back, Richard.
And he says, I love you all from the bottom of my heart.
We love you too, Richard.
We love you. Thank you.
So we want everyone to be part of the ecosystem. We want everybody to have a good time and continue on this journey, which is headed to the new top. We really want everybody to be there. And by going to these different webinars or chat sessions or whatever you want to call it, where they can share screens with you and see exactly what's going on, we're only here to help, nothing else. Because you want to be ready for the greatest massive digital groups of solutions to ever hit the planet. It's going to change how the world looks at things, how the world does business, how the world learns with Academy, and make a huge difference in lives across the globe, whether it be the electric shedding, which that just appalls me to no end.
Load shedding.
Load shedding. I tell you what, they need to get load
That's
shedding
terrible.
right up their
I have
butt.
to live with that every day. Horrible.
People that force that on the folks in different countries. I just think that's absurd.
It's terrible.
So that was Chris, Marty, and Jane. Took a much needed siesta Thursday. I need to mention that. But we'll return Friday and Saturday for sure. And from what I'm told moments ago, Heroes, along with Vincent, maybe Collins, maybe Oliver, not Bob though, he's working, will be along, as Red says. They'll come along and help out the best they can. And
that's why this is so important.
Just help one and we get her done. And we've got to get to 80% minimum before we go anywhere. You don't like the way I wear that hat.
Nobody can see the words.
Okay.
Now they can.
Okay. So we want everybody to get focused, get involved, get in the game, because the train has left the station and we're picking up steam. And that picking up steam is going to mean apples for everyone who's focused and connected. What percent of brand ambassadors are part of the ecosystem at this point? Hello, Ollie. How you doing, Buster? He the boy. He the baby.
He's unhappy that we're ignoring him, so I have to carry him for a bit. He'll calm down.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. And so we don't know exactly what percent of brand ambassadors. Yeah, brand ambassadors. That's what we're called now.
You got it.
Yeah. But I must say, I'll bet we're getting close to that 80% mark. How close? I don't know. And I'm not going to even venture a guess. But keep coming. If you need help, keep coming to the various sessions at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Reach out to people maybe that sponsored you, people you know. If you've got a question, ask. Don't be shy. Now's not the time for shyness.
No, it isn't.
Right, Ollie?
He says, I agree, Daddy.
Okay, well, let's see. Oh, because without 80%, there are no referral links. We've got to open up the referral links. So what do you guys think? We've got a paid solution coming our way. We need to get busy. We need to share, and then think about sharing some more. Because sharing is caring. Sharing will get the job done. Just help one, and we get her done.
Yeah.
That's my motto.
Hi, John. He just popped in because he's
John Boutakis is still at the JOB, very busy, just popping on to say a quick hello to everyone. Hello, John.
Isabel,
right back at you.
Did we reach the 80% yet? I don't think so.
We don't think so, but we don't know, so we're not going to say.
We're not sure.
We'd rather not speculate because speculation kills the cat, so to speak.
That is right.
We don't want that to happen on our watch. So what do you guys think about all that? Let us know what you think about how it's going with the 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Helplines, I call them. Yes, we are fired up, Israel. I tell you, I stay fired up. My feet are on fire, though, today.
Yeah, poor thing.
I sprained my ankle or did something to it, and it was better yesterday, and it went in the toilet today. So hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. I'm going to elevate and take some ibuprofen, which I just did.
That should help.
And
that should
away I go.
Yeah.
That should help. You're right. You're right.
But
You're right.
It's hard when it's the ankle because, you know, to walk, you got to use the ankle. And it's tough.
You know, I've heard that.
You can't
Without
really
the ankle,
float
you
on
can't
the
walk.
ground. You got to actually move the ankle to walk, so that's kind of painful, honey.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, we'll suck it up here at RobLynn Live as we usually do. And we want those referral links opened up because without them, we go nowhere fast. So we need the referral links. We need all of you to be active. Let's get her done. Now, we do have a topic this morning. I know that will shock Miss Nakamoto, but this morning's topic is kind of a fun topic. We decided to do things a little differently this evening. And our topic is ONPASSIVE is ONPASSILICIous. Hashtag John Barilla, hashtag David Rozalski. Now, we've invited both David and John to join us. And as in the past, RobLynn Live is an equal opportunity bringer honor. And we've had some personalities drop in, and I'll drop a few names if I may. This guy named Ash Mafara has come on a couple of times. And it didn't matter whether it was 2 a.m. or whatever time he was working on. Marty DeGarmo's been here. Chris Johnson's been here. Red and Jane Redfern have both been here together. Red's been here by himself. Julie Wynn popped in one time. Niraj Dalvi's been here. Karina Lance has been here, etc., and another etc. And this morning, we're going to add 2 names to the list. And that's John Barilla and David Rozalski. The cast of characters will be increased by those 2. We're glad they're going to be here. Have you sent them the link? You have?
Yes.
So they'll be dropping in, and they'll show on our screen as in the back, not in the back office, backstage. That's what they call it, backstage.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
ONPASSILICIous says Satyana Rayana Papu.
ONPASSILICIous it is. And I will say this. These 2 guys epitomize what it takes to be a connected, engaged, focused, proud brand ambassador / founder. If you take a look at what the ideal founder is, he or she, both these guys resemble that. And they really do. They really do. The 2 of them collaborated. What's that?
They're special.
They are. The 2 of them collaborated on the slogan ONPASSILICIous, and we'll get some input from them shortly when referring to what ONPASSIVians are made of. And we are made of boldness, goldness, strength. All 3 of those things. Yeah. Don't you think?
Yep. And Bilal says today is Independence Day in Bangladesh. Congratulations,
it is.
Guys.
That's right. Independence Day in Bangladesh. Hanukkah on Sunday here across the world. And according to Chris Tiazone in the Philippines, ONPASSIVE is ONPASSILICIous.
Yay.
Without a doubt. So the 2 of them, from what I'm told, I thought it was all Barilla, but no, the 2 of them had collaborated to come up with ONPASSILICIous. And they've both been working on a glossary, not just a glossary, but a dictionary. And we put some of my slogans with that, our slogans, I should say, and some things that Dr. Soha is working on as well. So you might just see ONPASSILICIous in the dictionary, in the glossary.
That'd be really cool.
And let's see. So when referring to what ONPASSIVians are made of and how delicious, and Ash said this is all going to be very delicious when it's together, and what Ash is cooking up, what's known as ONPASSILICIous. So please welcome. I see John's backstage. He knows backstage very well since he's an actor, singer,
he certainly does.
Songwriter, producer, director. I think he's swept the bathrooms a couple of times. He gets around.
He does.
So, but more than anything, he's an actor and a singer. And let's welcome him. And if David is along, we'll welcome David.
David should be here shortly. David, you want to come on in?
Why don't we say hello to John?
Click the link. All right. Hello, John.
John Barilla in the house.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, we can hear you. We had our volume off. She didn't want to hear me.
Oh, the volume was off. Oh my gosh. How are you?
I don't have a background. I guess I don't know how to add it on this because it isn't Zoom. But I have my little green and red lights on the sides, give a little Christmas
Oh, very
feel.
nice.
I hope that's okay.
That's good.
That's good enough. That's
All right.
with us.
How are you feeling today? Are you feeling a little better?
Well, I am feeling better, but I told you I thought it was a blood pressure medicine thing. But I'll tell you, ever since I got a little better, I have like this feeling of a mild flu. And I have my flu shot and everything. And of course, usually if you would happen to get the flu, if you have a flu shot, it's very mild. But I don't know where it came from. I like I said, this came on me like boom. All of a sudden, I'm like dizzy and hot. And then I got better when I laid down for a while. And now I'm feeling much better today. But now when it gets later at night, I'm feeling like, ooh, I'm okay though. I'm doing fine.
We dealt with that for 3 weeks, so we feel
Yeah.
the same, for sure. 3 weeks of it. No.
Tough.
So has David come along yet? Not
Not yet. Well, I could just tell the story of what happened before Dave comes on.
Sure.
This is a while ago, and we often just go back and forth together on Messenger. And he happened to mention to me at one point, I guess he'd heard that you, Rob, were getting a glossary, or you were collecting words and phrases and such. And he mentioned it to me, and he said, I'm making a list, and I'm going to give it to Rob at some point. And I said, oh, good. That's good. And he said, yeah, come up with some words. And I said, well, yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not a writer. I'm an actor, but I don't know. I'm not really a writer. I tell a lot of stories. I talk too much and talk too long. People are always saying, write that down. And I said, well, I'll try to think of one. And then we got off. And about 2 minutes later, I came back on. I said, hey, Dave, how about this? Because it just hit me. I said, how about this? ONPASSILICIOUS. ONPASSIVE is delicious. It's ONPASSILICIOUS. He said, hey, I like that. And that's how we came up with it. And I'm sure he added it to his list, of course.
Right.
And then, I've been like pushing it mostly on RobLynn Live. It's my best chance to type in the chat of RobLynn Live. Every night I try to say something about ONPASSILICIOUS. I don't know if anybody catches it or not, but I think they are now.
Lynn catches it. I catch it too.
Yeah.
But, going through the chat usually does the talking.
I'm hoping that Dave might have his list we might get a few more words that he's collected or whatever. I'm not sure, but I think he may bring his list on.
Yeah, I just gave him the link. I think I maybe forgot to give him the link, so he'll be in a second. He's got the link now.
Oh,
so
good.
What's the temperature like in NYC?
What's the what? The weather?
Temperature, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like 42 right now. We've had some really cold weather. In the city, we haven't had any snow, but a few flurries at some point. But around, this always happens. North of the city and right outside of the city, they've had quite a bit of snow already. But here, we really haven't had a real snowfall with any accumulation yet. And it's 42 right now. So I don't know when we're going to get snow.
That's t-shirt weather for you, John.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. I hate the cold.
Oh, David's in the house. David.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, guys.
The dictionary guy. All right.
Yeah, well, I started out with a dictionary. Johnny said, oh, well, I'm an actor. I don't know. I was like, you're an artist, dude. You're a storyteller.
Right.
So you got to be creative. So I made him do it. And he did it. ONPASSILICIOUS smacked me right in the face. I was like, perfect.
I think within days, Ash was talking about how delicious things were going to be and what he's cooking up, and boom, out comes ONPASSILICIOUS. So
right,
perfect. Good.
Yeah, that's good.
Excuse my scruffiness. Every year, my son makes me grow a Santa beard.
Yeah, you're looking like you're all set to play Santa.
Yeah, I'm going to shear myself at the end of the month.
Did you bring your carving?
Oh yeah, I got that. I've been working on that.
We want to see that. Look at this, guys. Look at this, folks. Dave's making that for his son.
Oh, Santa Claus.
He's going to have his son paint it.
Wow.
Isn't that a great thing to do for Christmas?
That's nice.
Is that ceramic?
No, it's basswood.
He's carving it out of wood.
Oh, it's wood? Hold
Yeah.
on. It doesn't look very easy to do.
I make stuff out of wood. That's my superpower.
Oh, wow. That's called talent, man.
Yeah.
That's fun. It's therapy. I like it. I used to do tattoos. I like art in all kinds of ways, you know. But I can't do what John does. I can't tell stories. I can't even. I don't tell jokes too well sometimes.
So before you came on, we were just talking about the glossary.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got some, I think he's got some other words maybe there.
Oh,
Well,
right.
Yeah, I started putting together a list. I got about a page worth. Wait a minute, I think I got.
A lot.
Yeah, I got about a page worth. We got a whole bunch of people on here. I wrote down who said what, so we have everything, squared away. I may be wrong.
This yet, Dr. Saha has asked, but we may be able to add to that list for her if she gives us a call.
Oh yeah, anybody's got the words, call them in. We'll just keep adding them. We give them to Dr. Soha or Dr. Super. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name either. So
Soha.
So
Or like Red says, Suha. But I say Soha.
Or as Chris says, Dr. Super.
Yeah, yeah. Chris says Dr. Super.
Good way around it.
I was kind of going kooky because when she first came out and she said her name very clearly, and then everyone proceeded everywhere they talked about her, not just to say it one or two incorrect ways. There must have been 5 different pronunciations. Some of them weren't even close to her name. So I kept putting Soha. I don't know if was it you? Maybe it wasn't Dave. Somebody actually put in here like Soho. And I think it was in a RobLynn Live. I came on and I said, hey, Soho's a neighborhood in New York City. Her name's Dr. Soha.
yeah, we had a bunch of people. I think Mike Ellis calls her Soho.
Yeah, Soho. That's a neighborhood.
Yeah, been there.
Mr. Papu has sent along a super sticker, which we appreciate. Sorry to interrupt.
And we had another one from Shiva.
And I saw one from
Satya was this one from
Right.
Satya and one from Richard Lamott.
yeah, Richard.
Yeah.
Saw Richard's right.
Sorry,
By the way, I wanted to mention this. I was going to say it before Dave came on, but I was going to say this is actually my second appearance on RobLynn Live. I don't know if you folks remember, but a while back, Lynn, you brought a couple of us on spontaneously.
Yeah.
And was Dave there too? Dave, Karina, I
Karina
think Casey, and myself. We came on one evening. It was a while ago now. And so,
Wasn't she?
It was a while back, huh?
Yeah, that went for about almost 2 hours, I think, hour and a half.
yeah.
It was a long one.
Fun.
It was fun.
Yep.
We love
Hey, I hope a few folks in the chat maybe try to come up with a phrase to fit on. I always come up with little phrases with ONPASSILICIOUS being delicious. ONPASSIVE is delicious. It's ONPASSILICIOUS. Maybe some folks could come up with a phrase using the word ONPASSILICIOUS with ONPASSIVE
Good.
if they feel like it.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. And Bruce always says, "ONPASSIVE is superlicious." That's Bruce's style.
Yeah, who said that one? That's a good one. Someone came up with that earlier. Superlicious.
That was Bruce Gerstein.
Oh yeah, Bruce. That's right. Bruce came up with superlicious. Yeah.
Superlicious. Hold on, let me get it.
Write that one down, Dave.
I'm getting it. I just had to find my pen.
Yeah,
That's Bruce Gerstein's.
right.
Okay.
So why don't you mention, Dave, some of the ideas that you had for Oh Bless?
Yeah.
Going back a ways, but I'd kind of like to hear those again, and I think some of the folks out here in live land would like to hear.
That's a whole different notebook. I got a whole bunch of stuff.
All right.
I've got an ocean project that I'm working on as far as like ocean reclamation. When Chris started the Angels, I started going into deep thought, like, what's a real solution? Because I know a lot of people that have been through the system and there's no help there. It's virtually getting abused. You need help and then you go get smacked around a lot. So I figured, what do you need? You need food, you need shelter, you need water, you need clothes, you need a job. What else do you need? Well, if you're going to get a job, you need a phone, you need a computer, you need all kinds of stuff, and when you need a home, there's lots of different situations you're in. You could be, ex-military, with some issues. You could be, a teenage runaway. You could be a family just come up on hard times. You could be a battered woman running away from, the worst place you can go from. There's lots of reasons. So I figured we could have there are these malls all over the country that are just going empty because everybody's shopping and doing everything online. So we can start doing things with that, and everybody wants to help the homeless, everybody wants to be altruistic, but everybody's answer is NIMBY. Oh, not in my backyard. I don't want to look at it. So there's like a stigma to it. So instead of calling it a shelter or something like that, I'm going to call it a prosperity center. And that way, even if you aren't homeless, if you're having a hard time just trying to make ends meet, you can come on down and we can see what we can do to help you. But I want to look around to like the different phone companies, see if we can get those little, what they call burner phones, something cheap. We can set them up for the first month or two so that their job can get in touch with them. I figure we could turn like the Apple stores in these old malls into computer centers, offices, where people can job hunt and, do research and homework and stuff like that. And then we can turn like the old GameStop or video places like that, because they're all wired, turn those into like little rec centers for people to relax and unwind. The food court, make a perfect cafeteria. It's all set up already. All we got to do is come in and do some food. We can pull up some of the driveway, or we can get some hay bales or do some raised bed gardening and start growing some of our own food. I've got a whole bunch of, I went on a deep dive with that and I got all kinds of notes. I've got some kids projects I want to do, like the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'd like to do something like that. These kids, they get a raw deal and they're getting a short term on this planet. Why not see if we can, work with the hospitals, find out what they're allowed to do, if, they can in fact do it safely, and let's make it happen. Why not? We're going to be founders. We're going to have barrels of apples floating around. Why not? Let's make these kids, they're going to have a short time on earth. Let's give them more bang for their buck, Figure we could also do like the Toys for Tots, between all of us, we could load semi-trailers full of new unwrapped toys, and we could set up all the hospitals and the orphanages and all the homeless shelters with all the kids coming in. There's just lots of answers. Plus, with Oh Bless, I love it. Every time we go to Oh Bless, I get inspired. I start getting more ideas. Right now, I've got about 14 projects with sub-projects.
Great.
Family.
I can keep boring everybody all night, but
I just saw somebody in the chat say, I don't know who the name was, but they came up with Familicious.
That was Fuad.
Familicious. I think Gene wrote the name of the person. F-U-A-D. There he is.
Right.
Fuad. Familicious.
How did Fuad?
And we have ONPASSIVE-licious.
Okay. That's a little close to mine, but okay.
It's fashionlicious.
Fashionlicious.
Hey, Gene, can you send me that last name again, Fuad?
Fuad.
Yeah, I didn't get his last name.
Let me find it. Ollie boy, come down.
Uh-oh. Hey, where's my hat?
Fuad.
Which one?
I'm the only one without a hat here. And I was thinking maybe ONPASSILICIOUS on the hat,
Yeah.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
One of these days. Well, hey, I'll be down there at some point,
Come to Jersey. I got one for you.
All right.
Yeah. I haven't traveled much at all, even though, our situation's better with the sicknesses and all that stuff. You'd be surprised, man. I've become like, I hang around the house a lot, let's put it that way. And I haven't thought about going out of town in any way for a number of reasons. But I'm not even visiting. I hate to say this, but I'm going to miss spending Christmas with my family down there near where you folks live in Bradenton, which is not far from St. Petersburg. And I'm just going to have to, I got to wait. Can't go down right now. It's really bothering me, but what are you going to do? And hoping to correct that sometime soon. I haven't been anywhere. I've hardly left the city at all. I mean, I haven't left the city. I hardly take the subway lately.
Well, I have someone that I'm related to here that has hardly left the house. So
there you go.
City.
And you still got the flu or something.
I know. I don't know how.
Well, I brought it into the house. There's
Oh,
no
maybe it was your fault. I think it was your fault.
doubt. Everything's my fault.
And Saint Tina says ONPASSIVE is humbleicious.
Oh, okay.
Kind of clever.
Yeah,
I like that.
that's a good one.
Yep, a good one. And Peter Hauge, who is in the Philippines, but he's originally from PNG, says Beautilicious.
Beautilicious.
That's nice.
Oh, how's Dave going to keep up with all that? Peter, what's it? Peter, what?
The names. I'm getting the words.
All right.
I'm writing them down, Dave. So.
Oh, good, good, good.
And Peter Hauge, just hats off to Peter. I asked Peter to help someone in PNG who's having difficulty in registering to the OES, actually having difficulty in ofounders.net. And Peter reached out to him, and the two of us are still working with him. We're not going to give up. We're going to help this gentleman so that he can be in the new oak ecosystem. So thank you, Peter, for your help. Appreciate you so much. All right. And Tangala says, hello, RobLynn and all brand ambassadors. This is great stuff. I love it. Count me in to help lift humanity.
It's amazing how many like-minded folks Ash has put together, isn't it? I mean, who knew that there could be over 1 million people that think alike? I mean, that's just, you know, some people say they think alike, but I think you're going to see people go into action here.
It's called a collective consciousness. That's what I call it.
Whoa, Nakamoto.
Okay. Megalicious. I see Megalicious.
Megalicious by Saint Tina. Awesome.
I got it.
Pretty good. Let's see if we got any more comments here. Let's scroll down quickly. You're getting lots of comments today.
And Ollie's barking.
I didn't think there were any good people left. Now on passive here, I come to find we're everywhere. It's great.
Yeah.
It's talk about refreshing.
Yeah, for sure. And we have Toyin saying ONPASSIVE is compassionlicious.
Oh, you started it.
Oh yeah, she should add that. She should add an ION or something in there so it actually comes compassionless. Well, I don't know how you do it. We'd have to think of it.
That's too many syllables.
Yeah, a lot of syllables there. Hey, you know, ONPASSILICIOUS, when you folks started to mention it, when it would come by, especially Lynn, she'd go, ONPASSILICIOUS. It took a while. Now it's very easy to say once you get it down. ONPASSILICIOUS.
It rolls right off your tongue. And
yeah.
Kathy Costco says, how about Marvelicious and Amazalicious?
All right. Amazalicious.
And Jean says she likes Saint Tina's Humbleicious.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Humbleicious. Yep.
Sophie says, oh, this is so fast moving. I can't keep up.
Three of us.
That's like me trying to say hello to people in the chat here. I am so challenged by that. I end up saying hello to absolutely everybody here tonight. I say that all the time because I can't. I see some of these folks. They got 20 names. Hello, so and so. Hello, so and so. I said, what are they doing? Writing it down? Or I can't believe it. I'm just so slow. So I usually go. In fact, tonight I was saying hello, Cynthia. And everybody you just said hello to, I'm saying hello to.
That's cheating.
That works.
One Napolicious.
On
Appalicious. Like
ONPASSIVE,
ONPASSIVE, but on Appalicious. That's pretty clever.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
See what you guys started?
Yeah.
This was a good idea tonight. It came from Shorty over here.
And
I like sanity. We bring insanity back to humanity and Atagrat.
That's good. ONPASSIVE is.
I like Atagrat.
Saint Tina says toplicious.
All right.
Let's see if we got any more. Oh, Jean says Megalicious is also awesome. Saint Tina, you are on a roll.
There you go.
We got Megalicious. Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Humanlicious.
Yeah. How about Humanalicious? I don't know.
Let's scroll down. I'm sure we'll have more ideas here. And
we got a lot of instances. You want to hear some other ones that we had? In case
get something completely different, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, we've got Ashbulls, Oh Amazing, Oh Bite Me. We've got ONPASSIVE Airs, ONPASSIVian, Proudnaires, Catmo, the F word, fun.
Oh.
VVV, hashtag Rob Gorman, Vision Value Victory.
Yeah.
We got ONPASSIVity, the 3 E's: energize, empathize, empower. Piffing, paying it forward actively. Oliver came up with one. I wrote down. I'm having molars. Money. Molars equals money. I don't know what that. I forgot what that.
What?
Molars.
If you're a dentist, it does.
Yeah, my dad's a dentist, and I still don't understand it. We got some sayings: in it to win it, do or die, dream bigger. Action brings action. Action brings traction. Marty's say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got John with passionlicious. Now I'm getting tongue tied.
Try again.
Unpassionlicious.
ONPASSILICIOUS.
Unpassionlicious. There we go. I got it.
There you go.
We got the 3 Ds: dynamic, dedicated, and distinctive. We've got passive it. That means I'm passive version of Googling something.
Oh, okay.
The sanity for humanity, the answer to some cancer. Ashomatic. We've got astronomic.
I'm fabulous.
Ashmallow.
Mm-hmm.
Superlicious, and then we got tonight's stuff. That's about where I'm at right now.
Yep. I see Casey came up with viralicious.
And globalicious. I think.
Yeah.
And then we had Armin with fabulicious.
Oh, there's Richard Lamont. Lovelicious, as he would say. He passes that love around.
Dr. Benny says malicious.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're not malicious.
I think she's making a joke for us. I'm sure.
I think so.
Yeah. And Brenda says, I'm proud to be a loyal brand ambassador for ONPASSIVE. I'm proud to know all of you through this great company.
Now, this is fun. We're gonna have to do some more of these. We
Lovelicious is nice.
we had Ash on that one night. I think we went. He didn't want to leave. He was up for the night because he starts usually 10 p.m. So that was fun. That was Marty and Red and
Right.
Chris and Ash and
Yep.
Karina might have been on that night too. I'm not
Maybe she was on more than once, perhaps.
Yeah, I think she was.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Funalicious per Miss.
There's a goodie.
Is that lame? Funalicious?
No, none of these.
No. What the heck?
Dotsons, what about world alicious or special alicious?
There
Special.
you are. Boy, we got a lot of aliciouses. I'll tell you, it's fabulous. We could have a separate glossary just for alicious words.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Benny says,
Delicious.
delicious. And Andy Leonard says, Olly-licious. Just
Ollylicious.
right now, he's being naughty.
Hey, Ollie heard you.
He's just really rambunctious tonight. Ambassilicious, Gene.
Oh, there's a goodie.
That's
Wow,
not bad.
that's not too shabby.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and St. Tina says ONPASSIVE is futurelicious.
This works well because it was all based on the word delicious. So all of these other futurelicious, ONPASSILICIOUS, they're all delicious. Before you say the word, you can throw delicious in there because that's what it's all about. It's based on delicious.
Yes. And Jean says wonderlicious.
There you are.
Is materialicious.
All right.
So getting a lot of creativity among us here.
Hey, Dave, what happened to the solution to the pollution?
Hey, where is it?
Oh crap! I don't have.
Whoops! Be careful now. You'll be like me, getting in trouble for slipping with the profanities.
That's my favorite, and I think that's because.
Oh yeah, that should be right there.
ONPASSIVE is the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is ballyhoo.
There you go. That fits. And don't forget, one of my favorite, I say this all the time, my favorite phrase is Oliver Fonte, we will be fine, or we are fine. I just love that. It's so simple. It's clean. It's clear.
Yeah.
It just came up with solutionlicious.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Very nice.
Nice.
Oh, Shaheen says my blood pressure is higher. Feeling not good so quite now. Take care. All have a good day. Oh, sorry, Shaheen. I
Thank
hope
you
you
for
get
being-
I know how that feels. I think that's what happened to me yesterday. Little blood pressure problem.
pray for him. Pray for Shaheen. On passive is worldlicious, is saying Tina.
Listen to all these things that
Yeah.
are coming out of this.
I know. I never expected this to be quite this much fun. I mean, I thought it was going to be fun, but to get all of these reactions and words is kind of fun. It's nice. I'm enjoying myself.
And then
It's
Jean
like
said
working with the band, getting the crowd in.
Ashmallow.
Ash Mouth.
Oh,
We have that one, Ashmallow.
right. Oh, you do?
Yeah, that was Joanna Stefani.
Okay.
Came up with that one.
All right.
Yeah, she came back with that was a while ago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how. Oh wait, I'm trying to make it so that we look bigger. Oh, group layout. Play shift +3. Try shift +3.
Shift the screen. Be careful now.
Okay, we're gonna try shift +3. Oh,
I got gym shorts on. We're cool.
nothing.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm totally dressed. I took a shower, shaved, and got dressed
Well,
properly.
Lovealicious, of course, from Richard Lamont.
Lovealicious from Richard.
There you go.
Loves everybody. That is totally Richard. And Thomas Davis says, "Hello, RobLynn, Ollie, spectaculicious."
Ooh,
All right.
Tom Davis. Are you moved into your new home, Tom, or is that coming up first of the week? Let us know.
Karina says, "Ashalicious."
Ooh.
This is funalicious. That's cute.
Delicious.
Kathy
All right.
says, "Hello, RobLynn, grandilicious."
Delicious.
There's a lot of, I won't be able to think of any more. We're coming up with all of them tonight. I'll have to forget the alicious stuff. Go on to something new. I think I've done enough in thinking of my one word, ONPASSILICIOUS.
Well, that's 24 new ones just in
Yeah.
Luckalicious. Whoa.
There you go.
And globalicious. Very good, you guys. Oh, and Saint Tina says, brandlicious.
All right.
Modu says, humanlicious. And Jean says, specialicious.
Oh, that's nice. Now, remember, you have to kind of put in that alicious. At the end of all these words folks are coming up with, it should be like, what's this one? Rumbalicious. That works. You got to get that alicious in there.
Brandalicious, Corina
Right.
said.
That's good.
That's pretty good. Bruce says, ONPASSILICIOUS, superlicious, and ultra nutritious. Humanity.
Good stuff, Bruce. Looks like going to that retreat did you some good, man. You got your thinking cap on for sure.
Alex says ONPASSIVE is internetlicious or internetalicious, right?
There you go. Got to get that delicious in there.
Oh, yeah.
Internetalicious.
All right.
And don't spell it with a T. When you're putting alicious on the end of something, when I first started, it's ONPASSILICIOUS. One night in here, I had put ONPASSILICIOUS, and one person put in their own version where they spelt ONPASSILICIOUS, TIOUS. Again, that takes away from the idea of it being delicious. It has to have the CIOUS, or it's not. It doesn't work because it's delicious on ONPASSILICIOUS or whatever word they're coming up with.
Exactly. And Brenda Flinders says Ashmafara is specialicious.
There you go.
We are thankfulicious to Ash and his great teams in Hyderabad and Dubai.
There you go. That works.
Momodu.
Humanalicious.
Humanalicious, I think he meant.
We'll just say humanalicious. That was good.
Going, honey.
ONPASSIVE is revolucious, Santina.
And here we have Karina.
Karina says connectalicious. Ooh.
All right.
Dr. Benny.
Babylicious.
John Barilla kissing marshmallows. Delicious.
Yeah.
Babies.
There's Roy.
And Jean says ONPASSIVE has unleashed creativity. I agree with that.
Yeah, and Fuad says, Karina, I love Brandalicious.
Brandalicious. That is
That's good too. Yeah.
And let's see.
Jean says, I did not invent Ashmallow, but I love it.
Uh-huh.
And Alex is saying, Ollie, kisslicious.
Kissalicious.
No one left behind for just $97.
Uh-huh.
Momodu wants us to say ONPASSIVE is humalicious.
There you go.
Nirmala, ONPASSIVE is ONPASSIVian alicious.
Oh boy.
These words are getting
longer and longer.
Oh yeah, getting harder to say.
Ollie, lovealicious.
Lovealicious, yeah.
It is hauntалicious.
Ontalicious.
Casey says, yeah, it's also
Ashtastic, according to Casey.
Yeah, we've heard that one. Didn't we hear that one before? Ashtastic.
Yeah, we have Ashtastic.
He's got that right.
Kamalicious, Dr. Benny says.
All right.
No, we do now.
Just delicious.
You better get another notebook. You're filling it up, Dave.
No, I know. I'm already on another page.
I am too.
Oh, Brenda says
Loyalicious.
Oh yeah.
Loyal.
Hold on, I need another notebook.
Some of these really work. I mean, some of them really work. You know.
Steve Newell says kissalicious.
Kissalicious.
There we go.
Firealicious.
All right.
Fresh notebook.
Fantastic. That's one of our Jean's favorites. We have Rocky Bull with Ash Create.
Ash Create.
Wow.
And Frank Ampolsa. Hi, Frank. He says ONPASSIVE plus solutions equals ONPASSILICIOUS.
Okay.
I like that.
Agrawal says solutionalicious. These
Oh
words,
boy. Oh boy.
tongue twisters, right?
Yeah.
They get longer and longer.
Yeah. Well, they should be creative. They don't have to stick to the exact thing I said. That's what I was saying. They could come up with a totally different word.
Yeah. Dr. Benny says, Dr. Sohalicious.
There you go. And it's the right pronunciation. Sohalicious.
And Ann McLemore in Hawaii says, all these Appalicious talk is making me hungry.
Oh, I haven't had dinner myself, and it's going to be 1 o'clock in the morning before I eat anything today.
Yeah.
I haven't felt, because I wasn't feeling good. I just could not eat. Now I'm starting to feel like maybe I could eat something, you know.
Your body wants to make up for it.
Yeah, I had a little salad today. That's about all I could tolerate, but I need to eat something more. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow morning.
And eat up. And Karina says, Tech Teamalicious.
All right.
Oh, that's a good one.
And Dr. Benny says, Happalicious.
Okay.
And Chris Tiazone says, these delicious words made me think of waffles. We are fine founders, loving every solution. Ends with waffleicious.
All right.
All right, Chris.
Wow. And Steve Newell says, RobLynn Alicious.
Okay.
And Karina says, Protecalicious.
Ollie is really enjoying himself.
He's too much today.
Where'd that ball come from?
Yeah.
Let's Silicious by Dr. Benny. Gayling says, hello, RobLynn, Ollie, and everyone. Hello, Ollie.
There he is.
It's a handful. Oh, and Steve says Famalicious. But again, you guys can make up words that don't have alicious on it, but we're on an alicious roll, I guess.
Yeah.
I know. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine as well. We have
Tiana's here.
Johanna saying spectacularlicious.
All right.
We have Ashalicious from Casey.
And it's a winalicious.
Hey, oh, all right.
RobLynn-licious is saying Tina.
That's a good idea, taking the phrases we already have and putting a little something to it. That's nice.
And Brenda is saying loyalicious is nice.
I like that.
Right?
Johanna says O-M.
Oh, no. Food.
That's
food.
Oh, no, delicious, yummy.
When you say oh no, and she's explaining that to you. Saint Tina says, I'm kidding. I know what I'm kidding about. And we have Dr. Masego Katisi here. Hi. And she says, interfuturelicious.
All right.
We are on our way.
I love it. I love it. Dr. Benny says,
Eco-conscious. Eco-conscious.
Mhm.
I like that.
There we got a new one. That's completely different.
Yep, for sure. Fabulicious. Right?
Yeah.
Fabulicious. I only complimented Gene. Okay. Way to go, Armand.
And Christina says,
Oh, Famalicious on RobLynn Live.
Mm-hmm.
And Saint Tina.
It's Moralicious. Oh, I like it. Moralicious.
And Thomas Davis says, Dave, I really like your ideas. We are in it together.
That's good stuff. And great minds are thinking alike. And this thing with Oh Bless is going to take off like a rocket ship.
Yeah, more the merrier. I can't do this myself.
That's for sure.
I'm learning from Ash. I'm studying from him. He got some good minds, and he said if there's a place for everyone. Well, dang it, if he's not telling the truth, there's a place for everybody. Everybody's a student. Everybody's a teacher. Everybody's got ideas.
Yeah.
Right.
Delicious. Wow.
Virtualicious with Dr. Benny.
Virtualicious.
Stay strong, delicious Hawaiian foods, says Tiana. Yum, yum,
Wow. Straight strong, delicious. Was a long one. Okay.
Just keep the spam away from me, please.
He's not a spam lover. Jaina says, boomalicious.
Boomalicious.
That's a goodie.
And Ying Yang says, gratitude to delicious. Wow.
Right.
Nice. On passive is help Ash, says Rocky Bull.
Like that.
And Jean says, this makes me want to make a cup of tea and thumb through a thesaurus, making up words.
There you go. That's right.
On passive is alicious.
Olicious.
Oh, familiar.
Delicious. What's this?
Incredibilicious or sensational.
No, I'm writing that one down.
Oh, here's a toughie.
Thank you, Kat.
Armand. Incredible. Did you see that one? Incredibilicious or something?
Yeah. Harmonylicious, the Levi says. Selman says, a big thanks, Ash. Pretty says, what's going on today? So what have we got going today? What do you guys,
Let's
today's
see.
Friday, right?
Friday, usually 360, but they did 360 on Wednesday.
360 changed to Wednesdays.
Right, back on its old schedule.
But we do have the regulars, like we'll have
Probably got Red Live and the other guys, Chris and Marty, tomorrow morning. We got the 2. Don't we have the 2 o'clock tomorrow, Lynn?
Yes.
Heroes webinar. If anybody needs help in registering to the OS or maybe having trouble with logging in, go to the 2:00 p.m. Eastern Time Heroes webinar. We posted in the back office. We use the same link from, it's going to be today, which is Thursday or Friday? Friday.
Today is Friday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So today, tomorrow, and Sunday, 2 p.m. Because we want to get as many people registered, right? It's the
Right.
best interest.
We're looking for 80%. Let's go 80, 80.
Yep. And then we're looking at the 7 p.m. webinar, which is pretty much every night. I know they take a break here and there, but pretty much
Tonight they were on break on Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah. I still have a couple sleepers. It's not just people that need help. It's people that have not woken up yet, are not paying attention. They don't talk back to me when I'm trying to let them know where we're at, what we're doing. And I got a feeling there'll be a few people like that. I'm not going to give up. I am still going to hit them with some emails and messages. But I think we're going to have a few folks that they just don't get it. I don't know why they paid their $97, but since then they kind of faded out. And I think to myself, don't they ever see anything on YouTube accidentally? Or why wouldn't they? How could they not know what's going on? I mean, it's just amazing to me. But I fear we might have a few of those.
Well, I know some like marketers that are just hardcore. It's like, okay, if I'm not making money right now, I'm moving on.
Right. Who knows? Well, these guys aren't even, I don't believe they're hardcore marketers. I mean, one guy, he had like 7 pending founder positions under me. And he did activate one under me. The others got purged at some point, but he even had like a wife or his mother. He had a couple of different people's names in pending founders. How could somebody like that was interested enough to put up several pendings and then only pay for his own and never react to it, never do anything about it for 3.5 years or so? I'm going to be 4 years in a month or so. And I remember he signed up with me not long after that. And it was not somebody that I knew. It was someone that I was promoting on Passive, and they saw my promotion of some sort and they joined. And like I say, they had 10, his account, and 9 other pending founder accounts. So I don't know what to say about that other than I guess we all have to just keep trying to wake up those few people that we might all have, our users or our people that were with us. Try to wake them up, but I don't have much faith in 2 guys I'm thinking of. I got a feeling they're just going to ignore me right through this,
Yeah.
And they got a year. I even tell them that. Yeah. If you want to do it this way, you got a year. And then they'll purge your account. Maybe you'll wake up when you see what we are. I mean, I don't know what else to say to them, you know.
Yeah. I think there's going to be quote unquote sleepers amidst us, and it's just the way it is. In life, you got sleepers in life, right? In the world. So it's
Right.
just, we're a microcosm of the world. So I would think you're going to have all kinds, you know?
That and life
Frank, you guys, what do you think of a meet and greet for New Yorkers on the almost thought he said Tri-Borough Bridge, but no, Tri-States.
Tri-state area. Well, you know, I think we'll probably be doing that, and maybe even a little more than Tri-state area, because I think folks from down around the Philadelphia area, it's not that long a trip down about Bucks County area in Pennsylvania, then where Dave lives. Then we can go maybe up to into Jersey, of course, and maybe even, well, I don't know how many, but I'm just saying. The thing is, someone mentioned this to me a little while ago, and I just don't feel like I'm the person to organize it. You know, if we're going to do it in New York City, you know, what would be involved in getting the venue and getting it all? I just felt like I mentioned to a person that had brought it up to me, I said, hey, maybe you'd like to get it together. So when somebody takes that initiative, I think we'll probably have a meetup. And maybe it doesn't have to be in New York City. Maybe it could be somewhere in Jersey. Maybe we'll go in Marty's house.
I was going to say, Marty's getting his living room ready.
He gets his big living room. Maybe we could have it then, or if we don't have it before that time.
Yeah.
You know.
Good.
But of course, it makes sense. Why wouldn't the New York City area have it have a meetup or a gathering of some sort? You know, I actually don't know that many New York founders, brand ambassadors. I mean, I don't know of that many, and I certainly try to look for when somebody's from the New York area or New York City itself. But I'm sure we got a lot. We must have quite a few, but they don't seem to be that active or outspoken, because I don't see that many. I've been keeping track of some, you know. But we'll have something, I'm sure. I think Jean even mentioned that she would come up from possibly from where she lives, just outside of Philadelphia there. And it really isn't that far. I think it's about just short of 3 hours to get down there by car. I used to spend a lot of time in Bucks County area. I love that area of Pennsylvania. Had some good friends down there. It's a fabulous, fabulous area.
Wow.
Well, all righty. Do we want to, we're at 58 minutes. Do we want to
Wrap
say
up?
thank you for the super stickers? I think we need to do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Let me.
So let's see what we got here.
Assalamu alaikum, Fatima. Good to have you
Fatima,
here.
hello.
We want to thank our people who sent the super stickers, including Richard Lamott.
Richard Lamott, thank you, brother. And thank you to Mr. Papu,
Thank you.
Satyana, and Satya Shiva Papu, thank you.
And again, Satya Papu.
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you thinking of us that way.
Thank you for all the super stickers. We appreciate all of you, and all of you who just are here today with us. We do appreciate you. We had a lot of fun. It was nice to have our two guests, you know, a change of pace. I think we should do that every so often, honey.
Yes.
I liked it.
Yeah, that's good. We'll do more of this. We keep saying it, so we must be really thinking about it. So we should do it.
Mm-hmm.
And Amy's saying goodnight. Tiana says how sweet it is.
Hi, Gifty.
Gifty in the house. Hello, Gifty.
Super stickerlicious is Steve. That's
There you go.
That's cute. Thank you all for being here. And tomorrow, again, we've got our regular lives, Marty, Chris, and Red. And then we'll have the 2 p.m. Heroes webinar, which will be posted in the back office, and the 7 p.m. webinar, which will also be posted in the back office.
And if any of you are in need of any help, I don't care how big a problem it might seem or how small it is, if it's an issue, we need to get out the tissue and fix it. That's all I'm going to say on that.
That's right. The only thing I would say is don't make not a mistake, but you know, I had like plenty of things that weren't quite working yet in my OES, and I had the attitude, yeah, it's going to be fine. They're taking care of all kinds of stuff and getting people registered, nothing to worry about. Well, then some things started to get corrected in my OES, and not every single thing, but all of a sudden I noticed the only thing that really wasn't working was my O-mail, because I get that typical thing where it says, user not registered yet, which is ridiculous because you couldn't be in your OES if you weren't registered yet with your OMail. And I knew it was not really a problem they were going to get to, but sure enough, just yesterday I said, I'm going to send this to support. And I did. And I just told them exactly, very precisely what it was. And of course, today I got the message back from support and it says closed issue. Did they fix it? No, because they said, in other words, they're saying to me, we'll take care of that later. And I knew that. So, but I went ahead and sent it in anyway. I hope I didn't upset them or take up too much of their time.
Yeah, no problem. And for all of you that if you need to raise a support ticket, this is how you're going to do it. When you go to the ecosystem, you'll speak with the chatbot. You just have to say something to the chatbot. Maybe ask the chatbot a question. When the chatbot answers you, you get a choice of either giving it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You want to give it a thumbs down, meaning, okay, thank you for the information, but I need more help than that. That's
right.
What thumbs down means. You click on the thumbs down, and guess what pops up? You have the opportunity at this time to raise a support ticket. So now, raising support tickets, use your judgment. If it's something to do with the ecosystem, a lot of people can help you. We've got a lot of helpers, right. So you don't have to immediately go to support. We don't want to inundate support with requests. If you have filed a support ticket through the old system of ofounders.net, it's wiped clean. We have to start all over again. So if you did not get a resolution to a former support ticket within the ofounders.net system, you got to file your support ticket again through ecosystem. All right. So that's important for everybody to know. But let's use our judgment with new tickets. If it's a new subject or a new topic, don't inundate just because we have the ability to raise a ticket. Use your judgment. Right, John?
Yes, and you might. Yes, I should have used my better judgment. But at any rate, don't forget, you could ask a leader before you do, if you think something is a problem, because like I say, most of the stuff is not a problem. They're going to fix it. But ask a leader first whether you think, is this something I should send to support? Because there are some things that you would want to raise a ticket now. Yeah. They told us that. But not everything. And not everything's worth, I probably shouldn't have put mine in, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. You want to tell him what to do?
You can tell him. Armand is saying, I'm unable to get in the back office to get the webinar links.
So when you go to ofounders.net, assuming you can log in, you have to be able to log in. But once you log in, you're going to get a pop-up screen. All you do is exit out. You click on the X or outside of that pop-up screen. It takes it away. If you see a proceed screen, it says proceed. Don't click on proceed.
Yeah.
Look at the webinar address, the box that contains the webinar, or the URL. It's going to say ofounders.net/dashboard. You want to remove the word dashboard from that URL. So you can backspace till the word dashboard disappears. Then you're going to replace it with the word profile, PROFILE.
Yep.
Then you're going to click return or send. This will then bring up your the profile section of the back office, and then you can click on any of the dashboard sections.
Updates, webinar.
Yeah.
Right. And I would say also, when we're in our OES now, you click on the OFounders button, that should take you right through to your old OFounders back office. If you go on a phone, right now, that proceed button message is still showing on the phone. You don't even want to go there. Yeah, I mean, for now, the phones are not a good place to go to the OFounders unless you try clicking through your OES on your phone. Click the OFounders icon. It might take you there. But I've just started to go when I know I want to go into the OFounders. I'm on my computer to do it now. I'm on my phone right now, but I'm on my computer, and I go into the OES. I click on the OFounders, takes me right there. It's already signed in. Don't have to do anything, and the messages that is not there anymore for that. So it should be cleared up completely, I think, for the phone also very soon. But the computer's a better way to do it right now. You should be able to get in, Armand, if you go on a computer.
All right.
And what Lynn just said also does work.
Yes, it does.
And as Karina suggested, Armin, you can go to the 2 p.m. Heroes webinar and bring up your concern, and somebody will help you.
Yep.
Or
If not, you've got my phone number.
yes, or the 7 p.m. webinar, either 2 p.m. or 7 p.m.
Right.
But let's all help one another. You know, if you know people that are
Yeah.
lost souls that have not successfully registered to the OES, help them out, or send them to the 2 p.m. webinar or the 7 p.m. webinar. Together, we can do it. We are a family.
What does that hat say?
Yep.
What does that hat say? Your hat says, just help one and we get
We'll
it.
get it done. Yep. Right.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on, and thank everybody for being here. And we'll see
You're
you.
welcome.
Flip.
All right. Thank you,
A
everybody.
lot of fun. A lot of fun.
And Anita says, I'm a lost soul. Well, we will help you, Anita. Go to the 2 p.m. webinar or the 7 p.m. webinar.
Okay.
Show up there and say what your concerns are. Well, but Karina says, no worries. I know it's temporary.
Patience.
That's right.
Yeah. And they were working on the website today. If you might have
Right.
noticed, Founders,
Yeah.
a little quirky.
It was down a lot. Right.
It was down a lot. I was trying to post, and sometimes I couldn't post webinars. And then, of course, the graphic wouldn't post. You know, I had a beautiful graphic for Def Slam. It was the actors and the directors all with his cute elf hats.
Yeah.
I really wanted to post it, but the system wouldn't, cooperate. But that's okay. It's a temporary thing. We are all in transition, right? The company is in transition and going up and up and up, honey, getting better and better.
Right to the new
Right.
top we go,
Mhm.
and we'll see everybody tomorrow morning. And thanks for being here.
Thank you all. We had fun with you. Thank you, Dave and John. You
Thank
made
you.
our live extra special.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Love you all. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Okay, you guys stay. Don't move, you guys. Stay where you are. Those two of you, okay?